creating an IDC, indirect cost. Okay, so /n GM grant. Okay, press this button for the new. We have some old or previous grant. We just copy this thing. Everything will be copied. Sponsor. Everything is copied, I think. So don't worry about this thing. So main thing that we have to care about this thing is the new, you can say that budget, first of all, budget. So we have, as I mentioned, that you have the status should be at award. Then you can able to enter a budget or post any entry, actual entry. So make it award. Classes, we can double confirm that these. So this is the new thing. If you remember, we just added in the previous one only these two entries. So what will these two classes, care and order. So when we select this thing, like in our example, what we are doing, there's a next. So these were the our classes. Okay, in previous example as well, we added these sponsor classes. So on one of this, we just putting IDC on that thing that whenever there's actual amount on this sponsor class, system will automatically calculated 10% and posted 10% of this thing. So we are just putting IDC on one class, not on two. We can do this thing, but for the example, we are just this thing. So whenever you click this IDC thing, this ICC relevant or IDC, both are same thing. So whenever you market this, so there will be two entries automatically generated, extra classes. One is recovery for the revenue and the other one is overhead. So when we make any actual in the system, so system automatically generate a value entry using these two classes. So there's one clearing account and two different GL account. We'll see that thing. So main difference is this, other than whenever you click this, so you will find two new classes in your list, and this will automatically populate it. This will automatically this populated. So this will copy from your grant validity, and this is the percentage. Like in our, just write 10%. It means 10. And so 10% of the actual will be recorded automatically. So this is the cap. If you want to put a cap, so what will happen, it will still allow you to enter in your system. Like if I mention $100, so what will happen, you can still enter more than 100 in your system in any expense. But what happen that when you transfer it, try to transfer it into the account, and the cap is 100%. So you cannot, like it is something that you yourself fix, that you cannot bill more than this 10%. So it's better never to put this thing, otherwise you will get the error when this T code. So for the IDC, the T code is a special T code for this thing. IDC allocated, this one. So this one, this T code. So again, same like FMDDAUTO, it will run at the background at the end of a day. Same thing for this T code. It will run at the end, and next day this 10% will be calculated automatically, or you can go manually and run this job. Okay, so recommendation is not to put a cap on this thing. Again, the cap also for the revenue, don't put any cap on this thing, otherwise. So this is automatically populated. You just put in the 10% here. So for the refund, it is already there. So refund entry will automatically calculate it. And for this, you can see that for the refund, it's internal order. The system is automatically using this internal fund, because from external fund, this amount is not allocated, or you are not thinking that you will get from the external fund, the main. So that's why system automatically pick the internal fund. So these are the only changes. This you have to click one of you have to mention the rate 10%, and you have to click on the class on which you want the 10% or IDC rate will be calculated. So this is that, and just save this thing. So this is the grant number we have. So I will write grant number here. Again, we have to make a IO and then slash n KO01. Attach your grant to this. So that's it, I think. So 425 is a new IO number which has this grant. You can put this grant and you just make sure you attach the right grant or not. 454, yes, correct. So now you have to manually make it slash an FMMDAUTO, I believe, the T code. Go here, put your this thing, unmark this thing. Now it is available. So now we have to do what step? Go back to IDC. Create transfer budget. So we have to add budget on this thing. So for budget, so what is our round number is this? Enter. Just for the information that if you want to minus it, decrease it, you can use this return button as well. Okay, so type is G1 version this, press enter. It will open the FGM. So you have to enter budget for both of these two classes. So in our example, what we decided that 1000 for the care we're entering. And again, you have to put the default values. So default value is for the commitment item is 299. Fund center is this. Functionality is NR. Funded program is our IO. Transfer it. It will go upstairs, up. So it is there. 1000 is there. Now we have to fill the second one. Either show all or select this thing. You would get audit one. Select this and press it. So for our example, we are just put 8000 there in the first year. And again, by default values, we have to mention it. Fund center. Functionality is this. And our IO number is this. So transfer up. So now it is balanced 9000 in the GM and 9000 in here as well. If there is some difference, it will say that should be zero balance. So, okay. So now validate, you will get no message. So budget is done. And just want to show one thing that you can also, without running any report, although I mentioned that this is your main report, you can say FMEDDW, this is your main report, you always refer to this. But in case if you don't remember, for the easy access, go to your Grant GM Grant and slash NGM Grant. Find your GM Grant thing, enter it. There's no values. Oh, this is the value. I think this is the value. So budget overview. So 9000. So it's the easiest way to just check your budget. 9000 is allocated, 8000 plus 9000. You can click here, you will find the lines as well. 1000, 8000. 1007, nothing has used, don't know actual. So it's a very easy way to check your budget, actual everything. So you will find that it is available, that this is available. When actuals will come here, it will be reduced. Okay, now going back to our example, it is relating to IDC. So we will enter now something in FB50. Okay, so for FB50 we need IO number and GL account. Okay, so GL account we copy. I will make it remain open and slash o FB50. So it will open a new window and it will not close this window. So just like this thing. Here's the bank. So for the example, we have 1000 here. We just put in our example, what is our example? Okay, we are putting 100 and 1000 full. 1000, okay, just enter full. Just select one tab. Don't select all the jurisdiction and these things. It will waste your time. No need to select business and these things. Just select the IO number. And so these are the again your idea that these by default value FM value are there already there. So you cannot live without these things. Either these are by default coming or you have to enter it. But what I saw that only in budget you have to enter it manually. Otherwise it always come and you can change it according to your need. So we have put this thing $1000 and we use this as we IDC on this class. So 10% is $100 should be automatically posted or we run the P codes. Okay, so post this thing, document posted. So now next step is to run this T code. Okay, maybe this document will, I don't remember what this document asks. It's a drawer. Just copy it. Yes, I want to exit it. Slash n, go back. No, there's no document needed. So sometimes they ask document number. So this, so we have grant this. So system will automatically check in this grant which class has IDC and what percentage, or so accordingly it will post it. Or what you have to, this job will run at the background after the working hours. So tomorrow you will find this thing. So good thing about this thing, if it is not working, tell to MMC that check whether it is scheduled. But as they said that it is effective working. So this is our grant, this date. So we'll just execute this. We select it at auto run. So there's this, you have to select this thing and you have to get all the details for IDC, like how many lines and this and that. So these three things one by one, you can check out what lines available for IDC. So it will show that these only this 1000 because we put on care, not on the audit. Go back. IDC entry calculation also, so 10%, $100, so $100 will be there. So these are the recovery fund which I mentioned you that automatically it will make some entries. So these are the additional entry it will make, and when it is posted we can see that as well. So okay, recovery, see this account is automatically generated when we select IDC in the sponsor class, if you remember. So now it's working, it's playing its role. And so this is how I asked thing, what is this? This is proposed. I mean, I don't think so. Proposed document, say that, and these hyperlink you can click, so it will take you more details up to you. Okay. So going back, everything looks good to us. We just unselect this thing, go back. cross it, go back, unmark. So on that day, for 4th of May, the GL entry will be posted. So just execute, and you can give the range as well for manual. If there are more than one grant, you can do grant group. Again, this is the purpose of group. We'll see tomorrow that in any report or in specific, then when we make a group, so purpose is that you don't have to mention the numbers of the grant or a IO number. You just mention the group, and in group you already defined the range. And so that's a good thing about the group. So you can create a group and use this. This will run learn tomorrow. So execute this thing. So it is done. This is the document number. If it allows to copy 267, let's see, it will allow me to copy or not. Yes. So this document number. So the IDC document number. So this is entry, this is not entry. So now we go to FB03. Okay, to check whether it is posted or not. /NFB034. It's a normal one. Press enter. So now you can see that entries are, so there are two clearing count, this 095095, it is cancelled out each other, now copy the, so net entry will be there, overhead expense debit and the recovery account credits. So from there, I think you can make a billing thing that you run this report and bill to the sponsor. These are the additional, I believe. So this is done. You can run this report as well. Now, as I mentioned, this report will give you something. Now it becomes complex. There are so many entries relating to this. So grant, we go. Grant is this. Now it has so many lines in that. So whole history is there. We added 1,000 funds, 8,000, total $9,100. 1,000 is for the expense as well. So it has all the details, the recovery, all the transactions are there, funds, the system use itself, R199 commitment item this. So when it is coming like CI default, it's like the system itself pick the things out from the budget line. So this is how, so this this is how the system automatically, so this T code is automatically run at the after the working hours, and next day this will be posted, this IDC entry. If not, then you manually run this thing and make it available for the call. So this is done IDC. So tomorrow we'll go through for the pass through things and some reports and some of the grouping, that how we can make a group for the reporting purpose. So tomorrow will be a very short, I think in 1 hour we'll finish this thing. So until then, thank you so much. Any question before I just wrap up the training? Any question from anyone?
Thank you.
Thank you for attending, and so I'm just stopping the recording and see you tomorrow. And if you have some question, feel free to ask tomorrow. And in the end, again, just please fill the training survey in your invitation. Thank you, all of you. Bye.